38, hold up. Is he metronome? Yo, what's up guys? AFC Udino here and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to be playing the Dragon Knight Galay team once more. And yeah, just clicking some buttons. It's quite a difficult team to play. But it can be really fun if you can position our Galade correctly. Obviously setting up the game for Galade is going to be important. But yeah guys, if you are interested in this team, you can check it out on Patreon. There's a PokePaste plus team building video on this team for you to check out. And yeah, we have seconds on the timer, so let's buckle up guys, let's buckle up. Also don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. And there's no way he's gonna use spin that. So it's a really cool hat though. Is that an Altaria hat? It is, okay. So we see Mamoswine, Rotom, Ferret, Thorn Chansey, Weezing, Salamence. I don't know if it's gonna be Wish Teleport Chansey. So in this game I might not want to go for a level 1 Draco, because turn 1 Draco, because it's not gonna knock him out, and if he does go for the ice type attack into me. Oh, this guy's rank 13. Rank 13, so that can be fun. Quite a few games, but it's fine, and I'm just gonna try off the Scald as he just earthquakes into me. Really interesting, because getting off the Scald damage is really nice, and I don't know if he's metronome. I'm not sure what he was trying here. I'm getting off my Scald, and we just have to acknowledge the fact that we got a burn on this too. We do see leftovers here. Okay. Quite weak to this, but I'm gonna go Dragon Knight here. I don't really care if Dragon Knight gets burnt or anything. I don't know if he has Toxic on this guy. But I will get leftovers as well. And I'm faster than Mamoswine, so that could be helpful. And he actually goes into his Salamence, which makes me wonder. Because I could have... it makes me wonder if he's offensive. He drops that Draco. And that's actually doing quite a bit, considering... I'm actually gonna call it this one. Because that's a lot of damage. I don't know if that's specs. Probably not, but I think maybe specs would have done more, but I still feel like that's a lot of damage. So we are just making sure here that that's normal damage. Hold up, that is actually specs. I think he's modest too. How much did he do? 38.6. How did he do that much damage to me? 38.6. Okay. 38.6, because that wasn't a crit. Oh, wait. That, I think that has to be spec, so what I'll do is just pursue them here. And I get a crit there. And now he is extremely low, so that's really helpful. And what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna go straight into the Garchomp. I can obviously taunt him, but looking at his team, I think he really wants to debug versus me. He actually goes for the Gyro Ball straight away. I'm not sure if he wants to tank a fire type attack here, but I should be able to at least get up my rocks versus him. As he goes for the leech, which is fine. Since his Rotom is still alive, I am actually not gonna go for anything crazy. So I'm gonna bring in my Dragonite this time. As he goes for the Gyro, it's fine. I am just gonna throw off a Roost here. Gyro has the same amount of PP, but he already used a few Gyros, so from there, because I am still out healing his Gyro Ball damage. But I kind of want to keep this to beat the Rotom. So we're gonna keep roosting. And I'm just trying to figure out is that he does finally throw off the lead sheet on me. And I'm not sure. I do think I should do a lot of damage to him, but because I think he has to be defensive, right? So how much we do? We don't do enough to knock him out, and like I said, I don't really want to lose this mod. So it's Flames are, because how am I going to kill the Rotom later? It's a real pain to kill though. I do have Flamethrower, but it shouldn't kill him. I kind of need to position myself. I have no Leech Seed Absorber on the team. That's pretty annoying. Actually, I don't really die, so I'm actually gonna Flamethrower anyway. It is pretty good though. Still pretty good for me. It's gonna get some HP back. I think it's fine. Because now, even though I'm lead cheated, I'm still gonna drop a Draco on him. For the fact that I want this Rotom low. Because assuming he wants to debug, right? Getting off so much damage there on him. And I will still get a bit back. And as long as he's below, well, he's gonna get leftovers. But that should be really scary for him. We got the Rotom pretty low, and I'm gonna bring in my Garchomp because Garchomp shouldn't die to whatever. He is Pain Split though. That's really annoying. I don't have the best matchup versus this. Let's Dragon Tail him out here. Should live, and hopefully I Dragon Tail him into something like Wheezing. Not into Mamoswine. That's really annoying. Mamoswine should be the rocker on the team. Really want an Earthquake though. Do have Suicune. Is it a bad idea? I can still get up rocks against him, against the Wheezing, against the Ferrothorn. So I think I'd rather not make these Scarf perhaps. Gonna go into my Chomp here. So that might be Scarfed. Obviously he can still miss here. But I really want him up. And then I'm gonna bring in my Dragonite. He has no Psycho Cut switch. Aside from Ferrothorn, of course. But these rocks are definitely gonna help me a lot. So we're gonna bring in our Dragonite there. And he knows I have Draco, he knows he's going to die. So I'm gonna bring in my Delayed, trying to anticipate the chance here. And I'm actually gonna trigger as he goes for the Salamence play, which is fine. I guess if he goes Rotom, I'm actually gonna trick there. But we don't have to switch into Salamence, so that's pretty fine. Decides to bring in the Memo. The Memo. I don't really need Mandibus for anything, but I think he is Scarfed on this. And he does end up going for Earthquake, anticipating my guy, and if everything is correct, he should be switching out here, unless this was just Metronome. But the way he has been playing, I think he might be scarfed. And now we see the Rotom coming in here on the U-turn, which is perfect. A beautiful chip there. And Galate versus Rotom. It's actually a roll if I go through with that. If I go Dragonite and just drop a Draco, I think I'll just do that though. Because if Chansey comes in, he comes in on rocks, I get value, and then I can hit him with the Draco as well. Like, now it's just a matter of pressuring him with my damage. Because I'm getting leftovers here. And I am actually making the hard delay play here. And here I will Sacred Sword into him. I don't care if Weezing comes in. I don't want him healing Rotom. I don't want him healing Chansey, so that's why for this play, I don't know if this is Rocky Helmet. Probably not though. So I don't really lose anything from this. And what I could do here is, since I don't really need Tar that much, I can just go Tar. Could have gone Dragonite as well, but I don't necessarily want Dragonite to get status or anything, so because I can just Rock Tomb here. That's fine. Because Rotom cannot come in on me by doing this. And I just needed to figure out his set as well. Because this is just gonna be a really nice chip. Lowering his speed there. Tries to hit Toxic again, which is fine. And this time I am actually gonna make the Dragonite play. Assuming he's just gonna protect there. Never mind. He just goes for multiple Toxic. I mean, I can just go into Suicune and just destroy you, but I'm gonna protect there. And I just want to make sure, because now I click Draco and something is gonna get hurt because Chansey comes in. Chansey needs to heal himself. Might be ballsy enough to stay in, but I'm still in a favorable position. Just these rocks are just... That's why I really prioritize getting up rocks against my opponent. And as long as we pressure the Rotom, it's gonna be fine. He actually stayed in against me. I don't know if he goes for Pain Split. But that's kind of the damage I want on him. And I can just Roost on the next one. I don't necessarily need to Roost, but I am going to Roost though. Do I need to Roost? This is still pretty healthy though. I'm just gonna Roost there. I don't know if he double Pain Splits here. No, he just went for the Toxic, which is fine. Now I'm just gonna go Tar, and basically what I can do is reset everything. But that's a really annoying Weezing to kill. And I'll just Rock Tomb here. What is he gonna bring in? Ferrothorn, but remember now Weezing is pretty low, so if I actually kill Ferrothorn, that would be extremely good. But since my This my Tyranitar is basically on a timer. I'm gonna superpower here. Still, Rotom is not able to come in on me. But yeah, these rocks are just so freaking nice, and getting that damage off this Ferrothorn is also going to be extremely helpful. As he goes for the leech, which is fine. And I'm just gonna superpower again, because it's still gonna be valuable damage. Because it's all about this Ferrothorn not being able to switch into Gallade. If he has Protect, then that's fine too. He doesn't reveal Protect. He might just go for Rocks here. Or Spikes. But I already got him extremely low. And with him getting up the Rocks, that means Weezing is gonna take less recovery from me. I'll be bringing in my Gallade there. And we're just gonna Sacred Sword. We don't need to over-predict there. If Weezing comes in, it's still going to be D6 Rotom, which is fair. He doesn't want to remove the rocks. And I guess Memo could be coming in on me. Not sure if I should go for the speed side, to be honest. Actually goes Weezing now. Which is actually fine, because my Dragonite does pretty well into that. I could also go Suicune and just obliterate his team. Leech Sheet, Gyro Ball, Stealth Rock. Don't know, but he has Power Whip. Probably has Power Whip. I will make the Suicune play first. I'll be taking some rocks damage here. But I gotta be a bit careful with my Suicune. Really interesting, because I was thinking about bringing in the Dragonite. I'm just gonna raw Scald here, doing a bit of chip. And now we're gonna roar, because I want to keep this Chansey low. And with the rocks damage, like healing Weezing doesn't really matter. But with the rocks damage, he's pretty close to dying to my Dragonite. It's time to just keep setting up on this. We know he has Toxic on this, but that's completely fine. Goes into the Ferrothorn. I do get a +1 Scald here. If I burn, that would be extremely good. Okay, there we go. Not enough to knock him out though. And obviously I can roar him. Taking that Power Whip might just be atrocious. I'm actually gonna roar here. I want to make sure the Ferrothorn dies. I don't want to get a low roll on Scald there. It is Memo, which is fine by me. So what I can do is just switch to Memos I can just switch to Mandibuzz, because I don't really need Mandibuzz. I still have Dragonite as a Earthquake immunity. And I'm gonna U-turn here. Get in my Gallade. And from the HP Ferrothorn is at, he doesn't heal much back. I'm just gonna Psycho Cut here. Ferrothorn is basically dead here. And with Ferrothorn gone, I can start clicking rest on Suicune. Tries to go Chansey first. What I'm actually gonna do is bring in Suicune. We know it's Scarf Memo. Not really something I'm super scared of. Because I'm gonna rest here. And that should be game, because Mamoswine doesn't get enough turns, obviously, to kill me. Because he's gonna Wish first. Then I'm gonna burn a Sleep Turn on... Then I'm gonna burn a Sleep Turn on him teleporting into Mamoswine. Which is not a big deal, because obviously I'm Suicune for his Memo. Weezing doesn't beat me. Like, I just needed to kill Ferrothorn. So he can Leech Sheet, do annoying stuff to me. I'm gonna Scald here. Like, I do have the Mandibuzz. Earthquake is not doing too much. And he goes for the Weezing, which is fine. At this point, I'm just gonna set up on this guy. And how much do I need with Suicune? How much Calm Minds? About 4 Calm Minds. 5 is guaranteed, so we'll just do this. And he's probably gonna Seismic Toast spam on me, which is fine. So I'm gonna be at +3 here. I think I'm gonna Scald him once, so that he cannot switch into Psycho Cut from Gallade. Actually, I'm gonna rest here. Because he should be... And what he's most likely trying to do is teleport on the turn I click rest. So if I rest one turn earlier, never mind. I guess it's still... That was still fine. I'm getting the necessary chip. Earthquake is... Because I'm wasting Earthquake PP here. $38, hold up. Is he Metronome? Is he actually Metronome? 38.5 is the highest roll. So I can technically lose if he's Metronome. This team is quite slow, so I can definitely see. Because then going this is probably the safer play. Because if he isn't Scarf, then obviously I get in my Gallade. So, because we can also stall his Earthquake PP. So I'm gonna U-turn here. If he clicks anything else, yep. So we can go Dragonite there. Gonna Roost there. Really surprised that he went for another Earthquake there. But now we know his choice, so I could have technically lived his attack, but it's fine, you know. And I'm actually gonna make the Gallade player. Because I know he wants to bring in his memo versus me. And I might be down to actually go for a speed tie here. Because if I win the speed, I win, and otherwise, if he clicks Icicle Crash, I bring in Suicune and we rest, and that should be backing it up for him as well. So we're just gonna Sacred Sword here. I do lose the speed tie, or he's Choice Scarf. That's fine too. Or his Jolly, I mean. But I should be able to do this. I'm actually gonna Roost there. Because I don't need rocks at this point, so I think it's better to remove them. Because I know Suicune is the win con, but all I need to do is remove, is get leftovers on Suicune. Plus, I can hit him up with Foul Play here. Because I shouldn't die to Icicle Crash. Because he's Choice Scarf, right? Like, even if he's Adamant, and I should be able to get off my Foul Play, which doesn't end up killing him. It's really unfortunate. Literally 0.6%. Yeah, like I said, I should be waking up on this turn. And I'm actually going to rest there. Yeah, last time he called it correctly. I guess it was smart of him. But now that I got this off, I should be able to win with this guy. Still have an Earthquake immunity into him. And he's probably gonna try to heal the memo, but that's fine. I'm actually gonna get to +1 if he tries to. So and the moment, because Mamoswine is gonna run out of Earthquakes eventually as well. So we're just gonna Calm Mind up, and +4 is a roll. Let's go for Seismic Toss, which is fine. We know his Mamoswine doesn't 3-hit KO us, so just gonna keep Calm Minding. It's really the pressure ability putting in the work. He's gonna click Toxic on me, but like I need to get to +4. +5 is a guaranteed KO. +4 Scald against the Weezing. Against the defensive Weezing. Like an 81% chance, 81.3% chance to knock him out. So it's something we gotta go off. And he decides to go Memo now. And I think what he's trying here is probably trying to flinch me with Icicle Crash. Combined with the poison. So let's see if he gets it then. Because I can rest on Chansey coming in. I'll just rest here. Don't want to die to Earthquake crit because he's going to teleport here into the memo. But he needs to crit one of the one of the 3 Earthquakes. Because I can literally rest on his whole team. Because he's got such a high roll, I got a bit scared there. But obviously, he hadn't revealed the scarf. That's 2, and now I can actually try to get to +6. Because he's gonna run out of earthquakes. Like, he can try to spam earthquakes on me. I know it's a really long battle, guys. But the Mamoswine is gonna run out of earthquakes. He had nothing to boost his earthquake damage. He had no metronome, he had no choice band. So all I needed to do was just... If I cannot kill him with my damage, then I'm just gonna pressure stall his earthquakes. And the moment he's out of earthquakes, he's not gonna kill Suicune. And if I get to +6, I'm even gonna beat Chansey 1v1. Because I just scald him. He only has a limited amount of... Because at +4, it's an 81% chance to knock out the Weezing. At +5, it's a guaranteed KO. And I can basically trade my Scald for... Because the HP from Mamoswine and Weezing don't matter at that point, because they will die to Scald. Well, but Chansey, I Scald him, and then he's forced to click Soft Boil, and then he can basically not Soft Boil Wish on his Chansey, because I just roar him out the moment he goes for Wish. If he tries to heal. That way he cannot heal him, and if he heals Mamoswine or Weezing, it doesn't really matter. Like, that was the perfect position for Suicune. Obviously, the matchup was a bit tough. No toxic immunity on my team. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. I know it's a long battle, but I tried to win the game with Suicune, going off my win con. And yeah, if you guys are interested in this team, you can check it out on Patreon. There's a PokePace plus team building video on this team. And yeah, guys, join our Discord server, and most importantly of all, subscribe to the channel. It helps me notify that you guys are interested in the content, and like this video as well. Peace out, guys.